So what kind of houseboat is this?
This is a 2005 Stardust made in Monticello, Kentucky. It's 20 by 113 foot.
That's a big boat.
It's a big boat.
Is this your first houseboat?
No, this is probably
I don't even want to count them.
8 to 10 that I've had.
Wow.
Not counting all the houseboats I've had with the marina. I own the marina here too.
Okay.
So
And we are in Green River.
Green River Lake in Campbell's, Taylor County, Kentucky.
Okay. So now you guys live on this houseboat.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I bought the marina 24 years ago this month, and off and on I've lived on a boat almost 24 years.
So you don't have another home that you go to in the weekend. This is your home.
This is our home.
I love it because it's lived in. I can tell you said you got grandkids. Did you say you got great grandkids?
Great grandkids.
Great, and you guys started early.
We did.
Wow. I was looking back off your deck. Now you're redoing the whole deck upstairs. That's
We redid the whole boat.
the whole boat.
The boat had sit for about 5 years. The guy that owned it, I understand, he bought a bigger boat, believe it or not,
Wow.
and moved it to Pensacola, Florida. And this stayed in Lake Eufaula in Eufaula, Alabama. I found it on the internet, and it had just sit and just not been taken care of.
Did you have to gut it pretty much, or did you?
Most of the work was done on the outside, the roof, the sides they were faded where they hadn't been waxed for years. So
Okay.
we had the boat wrapped, and I picked.
Yeah, tell me about that. I've never seen a boat wrap. Is that a
It's kind of like they're doing it on vehicles a lot, cars and
NASCARs and things like that?
things. Well, even regular cars they're changing color.
They're just wrapping them.
They're wrapping them. There's a
Vinyl
vinyl
wrap.
wrap. You can wrap them.
Most of them are advertisements.
Okay. Yeah.
But we came in and changed a lot on the inside, updated it, changed the hearth, as you see, put the fireplace, this big screen TV in it. This boat was built. We had been on it years ago. It's a 2005, I think probably around 2010 maybe. And I remembered it after looking at the pictures when you go in that walk-in closet. I said, I've only been into one boat that's had a walk-in closet like
a lot of people consider that a bedroom.
Yeah, most people say it. Well, that's a bedroom.
That's $4,500 a month in New York City.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, at least.
So anyway, Stardust built a good boat. They built their own cabinetry. They had their own cabinet shop. You see, you got rounded edges on. So we really didn't have to change paneling, cabinetry, a lot storage, as you can see, with the walk-in closet, pantry. I mean, just.
What is it about the boating life that draws you to buy 8 or 10 houseboats? What is it that makes you want to just keep on having it?
Well, early on, my first houseboat I bought in 1974 was a year old.
73.
73. It was a 1 year old. It was a 11 foot wide and 34 foot long, and I paid $5,500 for it.
No electric, no nothing.
No electric, no bathrooms, no generators. I mean, so over the years I would keep buying a houseboat, do a little to it, fix it up, put it, and just
keep on trading up.
Just keep trading up and work on them. And we have had 2 houseboats built, 2 new ones, yes.
Really?
First one was in '96, and then the other one was in 2001.
So to rebuild this houseboat right now with 113 foot, and how wide is it?
20 foot.
So I mean, you're looking well over $1 million to start from scratch.
Yeah, of course, the insurance companies now have that you have to have them surveyed. I've got a survey. It surveyed out at $900,000 the way it sits. So this boat would be about 1.5 to 1.6 new.
Wow.
See, I was in the ballpark.
You are. You are in the ballpark. So you're going to retire in a boat?
He'll never retire.
Yeah.
Huh?
He'll never retire.
You sound like my wife.
As long as we're healthy, we'll stay here.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part is the winter.
So what do you do in the wintertime? I mean, why's it so bad? It's because it's so cold?
It's not, I mean, we stay warm. We've got water. We've got winter water. We've got heat. We've got everything the house has got. But getting to the boat and back up onto the parking lot can be very dangerous.
Right. It's not like you can pull like right
if you have snow or ice is the worst thing.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
No.
Yeah, I've fallen out here on this dock more times than you can imagine.
Really?
And be careful and still fall. Have you?
Wow.
So it's not for everybody to
I
stay
didn't
here.
think about that. What would you say anyone who's going to buy a houseboat? What advice would you give them? I'm like me. I'm a first-time houseboater.
A lot of people I know as first timers, they'll go looking and they won't ask any questions from houseboat owners that's had houseboats for years.
Right.
And then a lot of times they'll buy a pig in a poke. If you're going to buy a houseboat, stop. And most houseboat people will invite you in. They'll talk to you. And of course, it's like everybody's got an opinion on what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But you know, this is the first year now. When someone sells, I think we only have 3 steel hull houseboats left, which they're at least early 80s, 70s. If they sell, they can't stay here because you can't get insurance on them. We require insurance.
Oh, wow.
The hulls are 40, 50 years old. You know, they sink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so you can't really recoup your money back, and you can't get insurance. Buy an aluminum houseboat that, most, like I said, and you have surveyors before you buy it. You'll have to pay, but you have a surveyor. It's kind of like a house appraiser.
Yeah.
He'll go through the boat and he'll write up, and he'll pretty well tell you everything that he, and they're pretty thorough.
Nice. Well, guys, thanks so much for inviting me in your home. This is amazing.
Well, you're welcome.
So nice.
Well, you're welcome.
All right, let's go record one for real now. I'm teasing.
He's a comedian.
I know.
I thought you'd tell us a joke.
You have to hear this story. We were on the other side of the lake because that's where we bought our houseboat and ended up here. And we had a rental boat that we had bought from this dock and took it over there. And we went looking down. Corbin looked at this boat. It was a nice boat. He took me into the back bathroom and he says, "If you let me buy this boat, I'll never want another boat as long as I live."
I got that boat.
You got that boat. You did what you had to do, huh?
It's still on this lake. It's over there.
Is it? Oh, that's great. Alrighty. Well, cool.
So.
And he's still a smooth talker.
Yeah.